There seems to be an awful lot of sad stories in the news today, and there are thousands missing. Does anybody care? We built a channel where we talk about those faces. Talking news. Cassie Barnes has still not been found, and it's been 2 years since her case first hit the spotlight. Breaking. Chattanooga and Royal Valley both behind bars. Sarah Galloway was found. She wasn't found alive. What happened to Sarah Galloway?
It's too heartbreaking to share.
Children are still missing. Children like Dorsey. Nor is she. He just got away with it. Welcome to Talking News. Hello everyone. My name is Debbie. We use big stories to push little faces.
Hello everyone, welcome to Talking News, Chasing a Murder. Please take a moment, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. Guys, so we're back on this Gabby Petito case, which is a very sad case. And once in a while we get one case where people are very, very interested. I'm interested in all of them because I want to see justice for them all, and I'm sure everybody else does as well. But some have things that just draw people in, and this is one of those cases. So we know that Gabby Petito and her fiance boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, went on a trip across nation, and only one returned. Now, with what's been going on, if you don't know this case, jump back and watch my other videos. His parents are really catching a lot of heat. And the day Gabby was found, they really took to the internet and kind of attacked this business online. And now we're seeing like accounts suspended on their website. And we heard also a statement from the family where they requested that the Brian Laundrie family take any pictures of Gabby down from their websites and that they have attached to their business. It's very evident that Gabby's parents are completely upset, and who could blame them? They have a daughter that they have to lay to rest. And they're dealing with Brian's parents, who seem to not care that they have to lay their daughter to rest. They're not answering any questions to help find Gabby. They had to do it through witnesses. And the Instagram blogs, YouTube blogs, they had to put together everything best they could alone without Brian or his parents making an effort to help find her. And so this really created some anger issues, not only for Gabby's family, but the whole world is angry at the Laundrie family. Now, investigators had their hands tied. They couldn't really arrest Brian because they had nothing to arrest him for. You can't just speculate and then say, you know, we speculate you did this, we're going to arrest you. It doesn't work that way. I know a lot of people are angry because Brian got away. And a lot of people feel that the parents were accessories to that. We really don't know if that's true, but seeing how the parents aren't even trying to do the right thing for Gabby just sends your mind just going into a mayhem of speculation. So now, finally, we have a warrant for Brian's arrest. Finally. A federal warrant is now out for the boyfriend of Gabby Petito. And so this warrant for Laundrie's arrest seems to be about a lot more than what they said it's for. So they said it was for illegal credit card use, which is Gabby's debit card. We're finding out that a motion filed by prosecutors in this case are requesting that Brian be held without bail before his trial because, guys, they say that he's a danger to the community. So a jury has decided his fate off of questionable acts that he has done recently. And now the nation is looking for this young 23-year-old guy, and they want him in custody ASAP. I'm going to pull up documents for you here, but documents state that he allegedly swiped someone's credit card. So you have to wonder, how is swiping somebody's credit card, a danger to the community? Well, TMZ doesn't think that's all there is to it, and I don't either. So here are the documents right here. I put them up here so you can read them. And you can see that on September 23rd of 2021, the U.S. District Court of Wyoming issued a federal arrest warrant for Brian Christopher Laundrie. And you can see here, it's a federal grand jury indictment. But guys, just remember, they're still looking for people that can help them piece this together, especially anyone who was using the Sprague Creek dispense camping area during the time that they were there on between August 27th and August 30th mainly. And so here you can see count 1 where it says from about August 30th of 2021 through and including on or about September 1st of 2021, knowingly and with intent to defraud, use one or more unauthorized access devices, mainly the Capital One bank debit card, along with a few other bank accounts at the value of about $1,000 or more during that period of time. And during that period of time, they're suspecting that Gabby Petito was deceased. So, this is a man that's supposed to love her more than anything, but definitely his actions does not show that. In fact, his actions show that he really didn't seem to care. And the fact that he took off running like a coward really says everything you need to know about Brian Laundrie. He supposedly took his Mustang to a reserve in Florida and never returned back to the car. And so the parents reported him missing. Now, a lot of people suspect that maybe he might take his own life, because a lot of cases like this, that happens. But the fact that he was spending money like he was, and I don't think that's going to be the case unless they corner him. And that's me speculating that based off of all his actions, he's a very selfish individual. He only cares about himself. And I believe that, there's a possibility he was never even at that reserve. Maybe that was a setup. And I think a lot of you believe that as well. But of course, he is one that's used to camping. He could use that to his advantage. He has some experience living off the grid with bare necessities. And how long will he be able to live with just a backpack full of resources? Well, that's a question a lot of people are waiting to see answered. Now, he could have parked his car there at the reserve and made his way through another area where he could hike his way through the nation. So hopefully the FBI is thinking outside the box and covering. I mean, this guy's already given the slip once. So, his parents, they're really taking on a lot of the heat for Brian. So that's another thing. I mean, here he is. His parents are taking all the heat. Gabby's parents suffering. And all he cares about is him. So today, investigators continued searching that reserve in Florida. They say that it's pretty swampy there. It's a hard place to survive. But I'm going to be honest with you, it's not that hard if you know this area. So you have to wonder, does he have a phone with him? And if he does, he's going to need to charge that phone. How long can he go without the technology he's used to having? Now, his parents put out a statement once we found out, the final answers for Gabby. And the statement was very short and cold. Basically, one sentence. May she rest in peace. Not she was a beautiful daughter-in-law. She wasn't a great friend. She wasn't a beautiful girl. She was nothing but a very small sentence statement that they should have just not even sent out. Of course, that statement was sent by their lawyer. So right now they do have the results, some results. They don't have the preliminary, autopsy. We don't even know if we will get to see that. You know how that went with the Lori Vallow. We still haven't seen Tammy Daybell, Tyler Ryan, or JJ Vallows. So I'd like to read comments on how you guys feel, because I don't do the live. Right below, what do you think Brian is doing? Do you think he's in that reserve, or do you think that was just some kind of manipulative tactic to send investigators down a rabbit hole? I wanted to do a quick update, and I wanted to get this video out just to see. I want to see what you guys have to say about this. We hope that they do find Brian here soon, and even better yet, it'd be really good if he would just turn himself in. So right now, the FBI, they still have his parents pretty much on a lockdown. They're watching it. They need to do that. They need to keep their eye on this family because they're quite slick. And hopefully, for Gabby's family's sake, they're able to get a hold of him before he's able to reach an area that's going to make it nearly impossible to get a hold of him. Places like Mexico. He's not going to be seeing any kind of bail once they get him, because he is labeled as a flight risk. So everything looks good right now. They have something to arrest him on for now until they can finish the case and get it set up. If the evidence is there saying that he did do something to Gabby, well, it should go pretty quickly. That is, once they have him in custody. So everybody keep your eyes open. Thank you guys. Share this video. And don't forget to check out Theo Lynn's YouTube channel. Thank you guys. Love you. See you soon.